kung saan ay Kilusang Bagong Liwanag. Ikaw pala ang founding chairman nito. Ba't ito nakarating na ngayon dito, sir? Ano ba layunin nito?
Ang Kilusang Bagong Liwanag Bongbong for President ay itinatag upang maudyukan si Bongbong na kandidato bilang presidente. Kung bakit napili natin si Bongbong na kandidato bilang presidente ay siya lamang ang pag-asa upang mabigyan ng mas magandang buhay ng taong bayan. Halimbawa, sa pamamagitan ni Bongbong, magamit yung yamang Marcos for massive economic development to make this nation great again.
All of that. All the mines, all the banks of the world, 170 banks of the world. And I have the bill of lading. And these are all U.S. government exhibit. All of this. Just to show you the bill of lading. How much is
$240 million. Oh my goodness. Is it million? Billion?
billion?
Billion? 240 billion?
Only one shipment. And these are plenty of shipments. And then 5 sketches. Those shipments, we started them, all of this. Meralco. 2,900 hectares, that greenfields, Alabang, that's all ours. I was going to build a satellite city for the poor. So, no, we are not the thieves. These are the people.
Mrs. Marcos, if we go by all of these, you are rich beyond compare.
No, this will save the world.
The world.
The world. This is the reason why I want to survive. And it's not for me anymore.
So, Mrs. Marcos, are you saying you're open to giving some or an amount of this one to the country, to the Filipinos?
Not only the Philippines, but the world.
$400,000 metric tons are in the Central Bank of the Philippines. There's over 200,000 metric tons in Union Bank of Switzerland. And some of that gold is buried securely in the Philippines as well. Some of it is held in various banks, but the bulk of it is in the Philippines.
So the World Bank holds the note on that gold?
No. It is in a special trust account that was set up by Ferdinand Marcos, and the authorized signatory is a German banker lawyer by the name of Wolfgang Struck, who also lives in the Philippines.
So how do the people get the gold back? If it's their gold and it was taken by these bankers, how do we receive it?
That is the question. And they're just sitting there illegally and refusing to relinquish it. Part of the problem is that this gold is cloaked in secrecy. But in the last month, Wolfgang Struck has been publishing all of the documentation. So it's there for people to see. We have the originals. And people just have to make sure that the banks do what they're required to do, which is release the world's wealth.
Yeah. What shall we do?
I would like to introduce you, Wolfgang, to everybody. This is Wolfgang Struck, and we are going to do this brief video because I think it's about time everybody met the eminent Wolfgang Struck, who, yes,
Oh my God.
eminent.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll just give a very brief introduction how we got in touch with each other. And I thought maybe if I just read the email that I got from you, which was dated May 8th, 2013. Dear Karen Udis, a friend spoon-fed me with the World Bank whistleblower. This is very interesting indeed, even if, to be honest with you, some of the things were a little technical. I do see a person in front of me who has prior insight. and this is the important part, I'm in a position to legally claim ownership to the unlawfully sequestered shares of stock of the late Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos, and you know what follows. It ends with the umbrella code 0102274OA. This looks to me like a best matchup. Let's do something great together.
Okay, okay.
So I'd hand it over to you, Wolfgang.
And to say what? Yes, I have been on this, let's say, latest from 2002, when I came into a position of being the authorized representative for the court-appointed owner of the Philippines. At that time, I thought that he was the owner of the Philippines. I got corrected later on. This is Prince Julian Mordentaliano, who was convinced by friends of mine that maybe Wolfgang, as a German lawyer and a former banker with UBS, could bring something moving. And I had a very big problem together with the presiding judge in the Italiano case. He said, Wolfgang, you have good ideas, but where is it? Where is the gold? Where are the accounts? And I did not know. Until I found in 2009, more or less by chance, by accident, I found someone his name is Floro Garcia. And I had no idea that that would be the key to the whole thing. I have no idea. I met a person, no read, no write. He had, I don't know what, he had two old or very old advisors, all of this. And I said, oh my God, what is all of this? But with my little advantage that I have, I come from UBS practically. I know what Marcos was about, more or less. I did for some time, I did some trading for UBS in my own office in number 2 Broadway in Manhattan, New York. When they told me at night what to do, I had a huge advantage. So I got married to a Filipina, come to the Philippines, and then I fall into this trap that everybody is trapping in, that everything is now a lie about Marcos. And they claim that Marcos was a dictator, that Marcos had stolen money from the Filipino people, and everybody, and nobody dares to speak out. I was with a lawyer who is claimed to be a Marcos lawyer, Oliver Lozano, and I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot. I learned a lot also from other people. This is so complex, nobody can understand. I can only say one thing. My sons asked me, Papa, what are you doing in the Philippines? And I said, I better don't tell you because you will think that your father is crazy. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just a boy from Kiel in northern Germany, and I had 16 years, very nice years in Düsseldorf in Germany, when I was officially appointed to be the broker in the Düsseldorf Stock Exchange for currency in the office of Heinz Bierbaum.